Welcome Star Wars fans to the Hyperspace Database. I'm Jonesy the Mandalorian, your host here with today's topic, the Chariot LAV. The LAVR-QH-7 Chariot, or Chariot Light Assault Vehicle as it was known as, was a command speeder produced by Ulshos Manufacturing during the reign of the Empire, and was seen in many battles against the Rebel Alliance. The Chariot LAV was 39 feet long and could reach a maximum top land speed somewhere between 62 and 186 miles per hour with its 5 repulsor lift engines. The speeder was equipped with one Mark II laser cannon and crewed up to 3 crew members in its interior cabin: a driver, a commander, and a guard that doubled as a gunner. The LAV speeder was a modified military unit that was specifically designed to transport important personnel and officers, not lead from the front lines. These military elites would often command their units from inside of one of these speeders, as they were each equipped with a full dedicated sensor array and signal scramblers so that enemies could not intercept their transmissions. It also housed holographic battlefield displays and an orbital communications unit, so that air support could be summoned at a moment's notice. There were also many different countermeasures on the Chariot to disrupt enemy attacks, such as anti-EMP fields and backup generators in case of equipment failure. The Chariot LAV was more heavily armored than other speeders, often repelling enemy infantry blaster fire, though it was not able to withstand the heavier artillery from enemy ground units, so it was often seen in the rear of most military formations. As far as weaponry goes, the speeder was only equipped with one forward-mounted laser cannon, which was concealed under the front nose of the craft and dropped down when needed. The speeder was primarily a command vehicle, so it was meant to get in and out without direct confrontation. The Chariot LAV was seen in use mainly by the Imperial Army during the reign of the Empire, and since they were relatively inexpensive to produce, they were utilized in many battles for the Empire. They were often praised by veterans of the Clone Wars, who remembered the exposed extractions of the LAATI on the battlefield. Interestingly, since the LAV speeders were often seen in groups or being escorted by other heavier armed vehicles, the main gun of the LAV was rarely used. These vehicles were notably used, though, in Legends by Grand Admiral Thrawn some 9 years after the Battle of Yavin, as seen in the Thrawn trilogy by Timothy Zahn. Thrawn saw the limitations to these speeders and set about upgrading them to be more formidable in battle, replacing the fixed laser cannon under the nose with a swiveling laser cannon, which was more powerful than the standard model. These Chariot LAVs were used to locate Luke Skywalker and Mara Jade after the pair crashed their respective skip ray blast boats, following Skywalker's escape from imprisonment. After evading the Imperial patrol, Luke was able to destroy the LAV by crushing it under a 10-meter stone archway. The speeders also make an appearance in a mod for the Empire at War video game, where they are effectively used as a mobile ground unit to escort infantry units and scout out enemy locations. The Chariot LAV was a fast, well-armored command vehicle used by the Empire, and was an effective mode of transportation for Imperial officers and other Imperial elites who wanted to be well protected while still in command of their forces in battle. Want to know more about Star Wars topics just like this one? Stick around to the end for some secret trivia, hit those like and subscribe buttons, and the bell to be notified every time I publish a new episode. Be sure to check out my other videos as well for great Star Wars content. Super special shout out to my Gold Captain level Patreon supporters Matthew Scott, Miss 2003, and Nick Sutphin. Your support is so appreciated, thank you. Be sure to chat with me in the comments because I want to hear from you guys, and you can follow the show on social media for more news and channel updates. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you in the next episode.